Thinking about becoming a parent? This movie might change your mind on that. So Nightborn is a finished folk horror about Saga and her husband John, who dream of starting the perfect family. They move into the isolated home where Saga spent much of her childhood, deep in a Finnish forest. But as soon as their baby is born, despite everyone reassuring her otherwise, Saga knows there's something terribly wrong with their son. As their marriage begins to crack, John struggles to support his wife, while only Saga suspects the horrifying truth about their newborn. First things first, Sadie Harla as Saga and Rupert Grint as John are fantastic in this. They completely disappear into these characters, and you're invested in their loving marriage from the very beginning. The movie also has some really interesting themes at play. It explores motherhood, postpartum depression, body image, a mother's intuition, anxiety, and plenty more if you want to dig a little deeper. Now this is definitely a slow burn, so if that's not your style, this one probably won't work for you. There are some significant moments throughout, but don't expect a fast-paced horror movie. It relies much more on building dread and emotional tension. One thing I really enjoyed was watching Saga's relationship with her son evolve over the course of the film. John also changes from a loving, supportive husband into not exactly that. While both characters get satisfying arcs, Saga's journey is unquestionably the focus of the movie. In terms of gore, there are some surprisingly bloody moments, a bit of body horror, and some excellent sound design that makes everything even more unsettling. There does seem to be some CGI used for the baby, but the film intentionally avoids fully showing its face. It keeps you questioning whether there's actually something wrong with the child, or if we're witnessing Saga's severe depression and possible psychosis. We also see Saga's frustration as John constantly offers advice on how she should mother, leaving her feeling judged and like she's failing as a mother. We also get a glimpse into Saga's relationship with her own mother and how belittling she can be. That dynamic adds another layer of emotional depth to the story. Now, where this movie lost me a bit was the pacing. I don't mind slow burns, but this one drags in places and starts to feel repetitive. And for how this movie is paced, I was expecting the ending to be jaw-dropping, but you will likely guess how it will end as the movie progresses. Also, the baby cries for what feels like 90% of the movie. It's effective at creating a feeling of distress, but I genuinely had to pause this film several times just to get a break from it. It is a lot. My biggest criticism though was the folklore. I really wish the movie spent more time exploring the lore surrounding the forest. We get little breadcrumbs here and there, but I would have happily traded some of the slower scenes for more lore, as I think it would have given the story an even more haunting nature. Overall, I enjoyed Nightborn, but can absolutely say this is not going to be for everyone. If you're in the mood for something psychological that is going to dip its toes into several themes and really explore its characters, there is something here to appreciate. If you're hoping for a more traditional folk horror focused on mythology and scares, this may not be the movie you're expecting.